What's going on, everyone? So this should be a relatively quick video as well. Today we can clearly see that the SPY failed to close back above this trend line here, right, at 460. But it came back and held this level of support pretty perfectly at the close. And then we saw that it popped up like $1.50 towards the end of the day, right? So this level here is very important. Obviously, the 457.36 level, which was the 618% fib from the all-time highs to one of the most recent lows, right? So that level is still clearly in play, held perfectly. So this really is potentially just another dip buying opportunity, right? Again, there is a gap that needs to be filled potentially at the SPY 455.91, right? So we could always go back and retest that level. But then anything really like here, right? There's no reason to just automatically start becoming aggressively short, swinging. All right? Day trading wise, you can do whatever you want. If there's weakness intraday, buy puts. If there's strength intraday, buy calls, right? That's completely irrelevant. But I'm talking about swinging puts at this point currently in the market is very, very risky. Because why? We're still clearly in an uptrend. This is clearly strength, okay? So the safest thing to do would be essentially buying puts as major levels of support break to the downside. So the first major level of support that would really need to break for me to basically say this uptrend is finished would probably be around 450, would basically be in this area here, right? Otherwise, everything else is really, this is all just a potentially healthy dip buying opportunity, all right? So I'm assuming if the SPY comes down over here, Bitcoin is also going to come back down to levels of support, but again, trying to buy shorts here is the equivalent of trying to buy shorts over here as well. Like if you wanted to buy shorts on this close here, right? Saying, oh, we just jumped up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row. We had our first red day. That's it. We're going to come back and retest. No, that's not necessary. Like it's not guaranteed. All right. Because now, like, again, if you go back to October of 2021, huge upside. You go back to April of 2021, huge upside. There was barely any pullback at all. Okay, so that could be the same concept here. So just be careful. There's no real reason to go short overnight until we break levels of support, is what I'm saying. All right. We can take a look at the IWM. The IWM also held this level of support at 207.50, basically. We came back and held pretty well. The NASDAQ as well held 366.50. So a lot of these indices just came back and held this level of support. And all right, so now I also want to talk about the crypto markets. All right, so obviously Bitcoin is just consolidating basically above 47. Anything still above 46.5 is still bullish. Really, anything above 45,500 is still bullish. So again, like this is, this obviously isn't the best technical setup in terms of Bitcoin, right? But again, it's not a time to go short on strength. It's a time to go short on weakness. And another reason why I'm saying this in terms of Bitcoin is because when you look at all the altcoins, Ethereum is still showing more strength compared to Bitcoin, and Solana and these other altcoins are showing a lot of strength. So as money, they take turns pumping. All right. So like the fact that this is happening is bullish for the crypto market. Okay. So basically after this is done, I'm assuming the money is going to funnel back into Ethereum and Bitcoin, etc., and then the rest of the stock market. But the fact that this is pumping like this is a good sign for the crypto markets, in my opinion. 45,500 still needs to hold. And again, if the crypto markets are showing strength, Solana would not be pumping like this if the crypto markets were not strong at the moment. And really, as long as we, again, like we could potentially fall lower tomorrow in the markets. That's completely irrelevant. But the overall trend of the market is still up. So, yeah, you know, like it's riskier to hold swings because the crypto market's showing strength. The overall trend of the stock market is also showing strength. To get really, really bullish once more, you would have to wait for closes above this trend line. I mean, we went long and I was telling you guys 2 closes above this trend line would be super, super bullish, and we ended up breaking above for the next 2 days. So now, ideally, to become super, super bearish, we want to wait for closes below this level. And we would start buying into longer term puts, swings. But otherwise, it's really, really risky to, go short just now. And again, equally risky to go long because it's normal to have another red day tomorrow as well. But again, nothing is really guaranteed in this market. But yeah, essentially that is really that. And today we did a bit better. We caught Apple for 30%, caught Facebook for 28%, and then we cut our losses on Facebook and Apple intraday. So overall, this was a pretty good trading day as well. And yeah, the link is in the bio. Join the channel if you guys want. It's a free Discord. The link is in the channel description and in the comments. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.